So that stopped in just as I touched the screen. Got 10 minutes there that time. So now they're going to get uploaded in segments anyway. Chopped up, half-ass again. Same day, guys. January the 1st, 2021. I'd say probably about 10 minutes after 8 now. The thing went off then as soon as I touched the screen to try to bring the image up on the screen there. Well, maybe it's just going to cut off on 10-minute segments regardless. We'll see now. See if I can fight the urge to touch the screen this time. And it's freezing there now too. Yeah, quite exposed there right now, guys, where I'm sitting to. Because as I said, well, you've seen through my other videos, those of you who bothered to look at them sort of thing, when I've showed you the view of the town through this window here. This is the back of the house, and the back of the house is 3 floors up from the ground level. And where this entire street is to itself is up on a very high embankment. The whole street is kind of built into a hillside sort of thing. So we're pretty high above the city anyway, where we're located to. That's why I think the views up here are some of the best views I've ever had since I've been here in St. John's, personally. I mean, I lived there 30 odd years now, and I was like, this is the best I've ever gotten as far as views and that go, you know, like a view of a panoramic, beautiful view of a town, a place, an area, whatever. But anyway, it's facing downtown St. John's, and it's facing the harbour front and everything. So really, we're quite exposed up there, getting the full force of the winds and so on, that nothing really protecting us or sheltering us from the full effect of the wind. And like I said, from the front, well, you know, it's the front of the house, and you got the house itself that's blocking you. But from the back like this, if there's a strong wind blowing up over the hills there now, sorting up through the valley here and so on, that it would be blowing in through this window full force, and I'd be a chunk of ice by now, or close to it. See, I knew I should have put gloves on when I started this. I was afraid to do that because I was afraid I wouldn't get a good grip from my to hold on to the handle here. Now right now, guys, I don't care who possibly overhears me. I don't care what anybody might be thinking there now, what I might be up to. Obviously they should common sense you tell them what I'm up to. So like I said, because of my nervous condition, I think about that sort of stuff all the time, but I wish to God I could stop thinking about it. When I look at videos of people in other countries, you know, that can do these walking tours and all the rest of it, and they can actually go into malls and public spaces and all the rest of it and continue to make their videos in a public place like that, and they got no issue with doing that, and nobody tells them off for it. You know, quite impressed by that. But I don't think we can have that here, because we have a very, very small town mentality about everything. I guarantee you, if I were to take this, virtually guarantee you anyway, if I were to take this GoPro camera over to the Avalon Mall now and tried to record anything from the inside, the security would be on top of me so freaking fast, ask me what I'm up to and so on that, and telling me to turn the camera off. Almost certainly. Even though people can get away with it with their phones constantly. So what's the difference between a phone and a camcorder or a GoPro camera like this? You know, I mean, if what you're doing is recording video images and so on. Now this is something else that throws me off sometimes, guys. They have little pauses between their just give you a few more panoramic views now in between. So I don't want to move around too much on this board either, because I guess if it slides off the sink, I'll lose my balance here and topple and lose this thing. So, yeah, they have these little pauses, and you don't know for sure if it's finished or if they're just preparing for another segment. I could close this one a bit more, actually. I don't have to help me that much. Not that that make a big difference, I suppose, since the wind's still going blowing on me. Even these windows don't work right, guys. Freaking stick in that. Nothing works right in this house. It's a house that was built in the late 60s, early 70s, and it hasn't had a decent renovation since it was built, I think. Same windows there now. I think that was put in there when the place was built. And they all stick. The one in my room is broken altogether. I can't open it at all. Okay, I'm just going to check the time now, guys. Give myself a chance to... Oh, Lord. Alright, that was 20 minutes. Now, see, they may be done. I don't know. Now, here I am. See what I gotta do? See? So I had to dress myself up here, just so I don't freeze to do that. Let's see what I got done here. See, this is what I got done here. Now, so you can properly appreciate what I see. This is what I got done here, guys. In order to provide this video here now. Okay. So, I tell you guys, it's not for lack of trying, that's for sure. It's not for lack of... I'll go another 3 or 4 minutes there now, and because I'm thinking you probably got most of the best of it now anyway, and then we'll leave it at that. Now that was supposed to be a 20-minute video uninterrupted, and once again, this demon contraption had to act up on me and cut off twice in the process. So now where it should have been one 20-minute video, it's going to be 3 10-minute videos now, roughly. And that's the way it's been since I've got this thing, guys. I have been able to make one sensible video so far without stuff going wrong with it. So to that extent, it's been almost as bad as the camcorder that I was using before. So you can see the traffic going back and forth there, I guess, on the street through the trees and that there. Now, I mean, I will say, guys, 6.5 some odd years living here, and I personally, I've never gotten tired of this view yet. I mean, I'm saddened that this is what I got to do in order to enjoy this view, and the house isn't built in such a way that the front of the house is on the back, sort of thing, we'll say. There's the state of the living room and everything facing the back, where you're probably sitting in a nice comfortable reclining chair looking out through a big window or something and doing all this sort of stuff that way in comfort. Whereas the front of the house is facing the street on the opposite side, and the back of the house, this part of the house, the kitchen and the bedrooms and all the rest of that sort of thing, is facing the side that's got the best view. But it's set up in such a way that, I mean, you can't, you know, it's like you can't get at the window sensibly to enjoy the view properly. Like, well, for me right now, you've seen what I got done in my bedroom. I got it all black with stuff and so on that, so my window in my bedroom is pretty much unusable as far as viewing goes. And out here in the kitchen, this is what I got to freaking do out here in the kitchen.